Start your engines for a Sony Computer Entertainment America production. Fasten your seatbelts for another multi-door creation.
And with that, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my new project. It's called CTR. Wait a minute. Crash Team Racing. I'm going kind of old school with this. Except this is on my PS3. Oh boy, this is going to be really serious. But really and clearly, this is not a long game. I get this racing game, so maybe new. And yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with load times. It's not that long. Okay. For people that don't know, those people that have different attributes, Crash and Cortex are pretty much the all-around characters, meaning they're equal in speed, acceleration, and turning. But they don't excel in nothing else. That's the thing. Tiny the Tiger has a top speed, no more acceleration, but his turns were not going to be that great. But there is a way to kind of counteract that, but that still causes a bit of a problem. Coco, Crash's sister, excels in the acceleration, no more in speed, has a little bit of a hard time with turning, but not as much as Tiny. So, she's not that bad. Same with Engine. So, it's either you're picking someone that's good, or someone that's actually evil. Fingerdoll is exactly like Tiny. Okay. Now, Polar. Para. Excel in the turning. Acceleration's okay, but their speed is severely cut, so they're gonna pretty much excel at very sharp turns, and the acceleration's gonna have to be compensating with the speed, because they're not gonna be going that fast. Hero, however, completely utterly ignores that portion. Okay, I did a test playthrough with Crash, so it's completely appropriate to use Coco here. Okay, let's take a file. I don't know if this is fit. There's that in. Here we go. That works. See, I already 100%ed everything before I did this, so we're all set, and this is going to be 100%. It's not that hard, it's just there's a little bit of luck to it, a little bit of skill, but if you can counteract that a little bit, you'll be A-okay. And here's it.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track start line. Finish a track in first place to win a trophy. As you collect more trophies, other tracks will turn on and open to you. Good luck, and drive fast.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's the only time you should actually listen to Google. Because everything just comes a little bit more apparent, and I am gonna explain some stuff to you guys, hopefully in this first race. But hopefully this is gonna be okay. Okay, this game will be 100%ed. The thing is, I'm gonna show off the actual race, and then one thing that's gonna be the bane of everyone's existence. Because, how you have to go on to them. But this should be a-okay. Okay. For newbies and people that kind of like it, there's two different kinds of crates. One crate basically gives you Whopper fruit. They don't have question marks. The one with question marks does give you items. In fact, I have I don't know what this thing was called, but it does speed you up for a certain amount of time. So if you want to put a Mario Kart spin to this, so essentially the mushrooms. Files are basically like banana pills, except for that. Really helpful when anyone's shooting missiles. TNT, you can put them behind. And the thing is, when you get a TNT on your box, you have to hop to get them off. If not, they will explode, and it can be a little bit of a pain at times. And oh wow, Jesus. Oh, I'm kidding. But you can have a maximum of 10. I think for 10 actually helps your overall speed. Not sure with that, but with 10 you get actually a upgraded power of an item. In fact, the green vial turns red. With the red, it causes a storm cloud and actually slows down the racer. So that's actually going to be something really useful. And trust me, bosses love using this too. Oh god, the bosses just love using a certain item. One certain racer uses all of them. It's annoying, but that's actually race one. Now, unfortunately, this playing because there's no way I can actually skip it entirely. And that's actually the reward zone. Yeah. Poor Cortex. And Crash is just sleeping. Yeah. We got a trophy. There are only 16 trophies. And here goes again.
The more Wampa fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. If you collect and hold 10 Wampa fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-up will become more potent.
Yeah, like I said. Now, the thing is, we can't go through here, and we cannot go through that race again until we beat the boss. So, you're pretty much gonna have to go through... You're gonna have to collect every trophy and beat the boss in order for you to actually go back into the racetrack again. So, don't think you can just keep playing the exact same race over and over again to see if you can get any good at that. No, you have to beat it first, get the trophy, and that's essentially that. Now, you can't just restart, and I really only recommend that if you're really about to lose, because you have to come in first place. In fact, that's essentially how you're supposed to be playing this. First place, get a trophy, and that. So it's just the finance of the fittest. And since we picked Coco, the acceleration for our car is going to be the roof. The thing is, we're going to have a problem with the turning and speed is going to be a-okay. Tiny here as the speed portion, but not much of the turning animation we do. So let's use that. I can't believe I'm using it up. Okay, Uka Uka's mask. Okay, good. I want to explain this, and I also want to get 10. There you go. When you get 10, and you get Uka Uka's mask. The duration is completely crazy. You essentially become invincible. And if you have 10, the longer it goes. What I like to do is keep the Uka mask until you get close to the finish and you use it. So that way I have almost a guaranteed win. That's essentially how I like to do it, but if I need to use it, so be it. In fact, I'm going to use it now. Now, some of the tracks do have Wampa Fruit in it, but the thing is, it's the whole placement of the Wampa Fruit can be really, really hard to do. And in a sense, trying to get. In some races, it's easy to get 10. In some races, it's very hard to get at least a 5. But each box holds, I want to say at least 6 Wampa Fruit. So 2 boxes or a max. And in some tracks, there's actually a single Wampa Fruit, meaning you only get 1. And also they don't show up. Now, okay, I'm gonna show a word ceremony for different characters when they use. But since we're playing Coco, if there's no one new for the loser spot, I'm just gonna completely ignore it.
A trophy.
And I'm also gonna ignore Uka Uka. My bad.
When you get a TNT crate on your head.
Go away. Explain things. Now, if you do want to hear Uka Uka's hints, you can do this. And it's basically using a warp pad, one proof TNT hint, and map information. But really and truly, that's a little bit more explanatory. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, why is everything gray? The problem with that is that you need to collect trophies to get into different tracks. So, and I draw like a nitwit. In a sense, you have to get trophies in order to get to new tracks. You can't access everything at once. So, things got a little bit more harder for you. Yes. God, what did that force do my controller? Oh. Really? Yeah, I think everything else is really explanatory. I'm not getting all the items I want to show up in like the first video, but hey. Let me explain. Essentially, there is just the weapons I do. You get 10 and you get a TNT. You actually get a Nitro box. That instantly. Okay, cool. That instantly is deadlier because when you hit that, they just go flying. There's no way to avoid it except drive right by it. Right, and really, like, you might want to be also careful because anything that explodes and you're near it, guess what? You're gonna get hit by it too. There we go. Yeah, with that, I think that pretty much gives you a little bit longer boost. I'm not quite sure on that. Man, I wish items were just like with you when you have to do time trials. And time trials I will not show, but I will go in depth with it. Now, I got a bomb. The bomb basically, you can throw it in front, you can roll it back, and that's it. You can also get one that gets you 3. The green boxes, yeah, that's what I mean about the upgraded TNT. Instantly explodes. Ah, I did not want that to happen. It's not happening through. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, man. And... come on, there we go. There we go. Aye, aye. There is an item that is equivalent to the blue shell, and there's something that is a stopwatch. It basically just stops or slowdowns everybody to gives you a chance to get through. It's great for you when you use it, but it's also a nightmare when someone else is using it. You might want to be careful. Don't listen to you, I'm explaining everything.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping the line.
Go away! Go away! Actually, go this way. Okay. See this door?
You must have a boss key to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize.
Yeah, don't think you can actually go to the next area. Okay. Now, before anyone asks, the tracks are mostly inspired by Crash's 1, 2, and 3. So don't think they got the whole idea by original concepts. They just made the tracks theme from the Crash's stages. In fact, this is actually one of my favorite stages. And there we go. Now I will try to show off some shortcuts. I barely use them. And I think you really don't need it. To be quite honest. In fact, when I quested, I had Crash, and Crash is... well... Crash is Crash. You don't actually... yeah... Crash is all around, and I didn't use any shortcuts, so that's actually one good thing about this game. You can easily try to get, like, world records and all that, but just try to be the fastest just by using the shortcuts. But I just don't use them. I like going through this game just by tracks. To be honest, this is actually a Mario 64 Challenger game because PlayStation, Nintendo. No. Pick it up. Fuck. Stacks. Come on, hit something. These things are very not that accurate. I will tell you that much now. So if you go out just hoping you just hit something out of randomness. Who has missiles? Oh my god. I haven't got a single missile yet. And I almost got pelted by 3. Okay, here's that blue shell of crap. Jesus, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's that hot when someone else is using it. Jesus. Oh man. I'm not ever ready to get done with this. Okay. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Keep this handy. No one of these fuckers will get me. And there we go. Ugh. Ay caramba. Okay. Okay. Not that bad. Not that bad. We're gonna get started. Okay. Buckaroo's challenge. This is essentially just a boss. But I think we're just gonna take care of that in the next video. So, oh man, okay, I'm gonna admit that was really a little bit of the PS side, but anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. In the next video, we will take on Whipperoo. Till then, have a nice day.